Ooh, barely expired last week. Score, a little mold never killed anybody. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. What am I doing? Well, I'm dumpster diving, of course. I mean, one man's trash is another man's treasure, as they say. And if this half-eaten sandwich is anything to go by, I'm Captain Jack fucking Sparrow. Listen, inflation is really kicking my ass here. This isn't a fight, it's a beatdown, American History X style. So that's why I do what I do. I mean, think about it. How much do you spend a month on groceries? Look, Google says that the average household spends over $900 a month on groceries. That's my booze money, for Christ's sake. So, do I have your interest now? No? Oh, well, shit. Let's just go along with this for the video, please. Please? Alright, let's go. Before we get into diving, some quick know-how for you is dumpster diving is technically legal in most states. So long as you carry it out on public property, you should be safe to dive. And hell, even if it's in an illegal spot, I mean, when's the law ever stopped us on this channel here? So my advice would be if you get stopped by a cop or a store employee, just leave. Don't risk getting arrested for free shit. Even if you're in the right, you can literally just drive or walk to any old dumpster. Typically, I dive at around 3 a.m. to avoid any confrontation, but I've known people who go diving in the daylight for some reason. I don't know, maybe they want to avoid some crazy people, but let's be honest here, if you're dumpster diving, you're the thing to be worried about. Like I said before, if you get confronted, just leave in whatever means you arrived, walking, biking, or a car. Having a car is ideal as you can lug more shit and hit up dumpsters more quicker. But if you're just scoping out the scene and don't want your place to be identified, walking or biking with a mask and a backpack is doable and only really fucking suspicious. In that backpack, which you should still prepare if you have a car, I mean, always good to have a getaway bag, is hand sanitizer, a change of clothes, deodorant, any light cash that you wouldn't mind losing, gloves, and a pocket knife. Normally, I'd call you a pussy for preparing this much and say something like, we stay getting tetanus in this channel. But listen, alright? Last time I went dumpster diving, I found a bag full of piss. Shit'll make you feel gross. Prepare for the worst. Now for the location, you want to do your research online to see if the store throws their trash in a compactor. This is primarily for grocery stores that say, fuck the homeless and needy and compact all their food scraps. Smaller grocery stores, local businesses, and the like should be ripe for the picking. In food stores, you can find delicacies like slightly mushy apples, completely crushed chips, and oh fuck, is that a raccoon? Yeah, watch out for little fuckers like this. I forgot to mention, always check for animals. Everyone wants a cute little trash pan until the little shits are 2 inches from your face, and now you gotta get a rabies shot. And listen, if you're dumpster diving, I know your ass doesn't have insurance, so be careful or face a fate worse than death. The American healthcare system! But you can circumvent this fate by gearing up with protective wear so you have a better chance of fighting them to the death. Or you could just scare them off. Basically, just don't jump headfirst in the trash. Now for your potential haul. If you're getting stuff like meat or poultry, I'd recommend not getting them unless they're cold to the touch. If you get home and they're not cold, toss them unless you once again refer to the American healthcare system. For fruits and vegetables, a rinse of white vinegar in a sink of lukewarm water should get rid of any bacteria or potential spores. With food stuff out of the way, now for the base part of dumpster diving, looking for sellable goods. Don't be afraid to go to local apartment complexes to dive. They tend to have decent holes, anything from clothes to old laptops, whatever you think your local pawn shop or Goodwill will take. Just remember at the end of the day, it's shit they threw out, so it's free game. With all that being said, I think that's all the tips I can give you newbie dumpster divers. Just remember, no one has to know your goods are from the trash. Your kids will eat whatever the fuck you give them, and pawn shops won't ask any damn questions. Happy hunting. If any of you viewers have ever dumpster dived before, let me know what you found. I'm genuinely curious. Thanks, this has been Rosie. Peace.